Hey guys, Mark here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can get the current date as well as the current time inside of BotStar without using any kind of JavaScript. I know there have been a lot of users asking for this, and there is actually an option a little bit hidden inside of BotStar to achieve this. So in order to do this, I'm going to show you how to do this within just a few minutes. So the first thing you will need to do is go and activate your BotStar Toolbox, because these have a few nice features included. The way to do this is by first going to your settings, copy your bot API token, then go to the integration section and scroll all the way down. Once you see the BotStar Toolbox, you only need to insert your API token to enable this for this particular chatbot. Once you've done that, you will be able to use this toolbox. So what does this toolbox do exactly? So if we put it inside the canvas, you will see that you will have two options: get current date and time and get the random number. So we could also generate random numbers. That will be in a later video. But we can use the current date and time directly inside of this toolbox. You can input your data mapping, so you can set your time zone. So for me, this will be Budapest. We can also map this output data to a variable. So the way to do this is by going to the variables list in the data section, and we want to have the postback date time. And we're going to drop this inside one of my variables. Let's say I'm going to choose response for now. Once you've done so, we can now display the text in a simple text block. So let's say something like the current date and time is, and then we're going to display that variable. So we're going to search for my variable response, and let's see if it works, yes or no. And as you can see, it works perfectly. It's 14th of August 2021 and it's 9:50 a.m. while I'm recording this. But what if you want to display the date and the time separate from each other? That's also possible, and it's pretty simple to do as well. So we're going to detach this for now. And I created two variables for this. One variable will be the current date, and one variable will be the current time. And the way I do this is by going in. So for example, I'm going to set the current date format to only display the date, right? So that is also possible. And then I'm going to map this data to my current date variable. So this is now properly set. The one thing I want to do now, I'm going to duplicate this block. So I'm now going to connect the two. And here I'm going to change a few things. So instead of displaying the date, I now want to display the time. So let's say I'm going to go with this time format. And I'm now saving the post date time. Instead of the current date, I'm going with the current time. There we go. And now let's see how this looks like inside of a simple text block. So let's go and put something like the current date is. So we could say something like the current date. So let's search for it. There we have it. And the current time is. And let's search for that variable as well. There we go. And now let's preview this if we now separated the date from the time with these two toolboxes. So let's take a look. Let's test it. And as you can see, we now have the date, the current date, and the current time separated from each other, and you can use it at any way you want to. So this is a simple way, instead of using a difficult JavaScript, which will be a little bit difficult to understand for most BotStar users, unless you're a developer, of course. This is a really easy way by just using the BotStar Toolbox to get the current date and time and format it to any way you want to. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please consider dropping a like, as it will teach the YouTube algorithm to display this to more and more people who are interested in building chatbots. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification to the right of it. This way you will always be notified as soon as a new video goes up. For now, have a great weekend, take care and stay safe.